Hi, hello everyone. Welcome to LITSOFT Consultancy. We provide SAP online training. This is UL Ready. I have expertise in SD, MM, TM, CS, VC, project management. I have 15 plus years of experience with various industries and global projects across the countries. Today we are going to discuss about SAP S4HANA MM RFQ. So let's see the scope of SAP MM RFQ. Earlier we have discussed SAP MM PTP cycle in GUI as well as the FIORI. RFQ we will discuss, okay, so within the FIORI. And in this case, just I have removed here about, okay, so two areas, goods receipt as well as the invoice. Rest of the things are same, but understanding level, yes, I have made a little bit of shortcut. Okay, so yeah, we'll discuss about this. Purchase requisition, request for quotation, maintain quotation, price comparison, finalize supplier, and purchase order. Okay, if we take the business case, this is the iPhone, and iPhone, let's say, also 16 Pro version, as yeah, good one. GUI and Fury level. So here we are taking about the Fury as mentioned, and purchase organization structure. We know about the company code, purchase org, client. Okay, and we'll be taking suppliers 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, what n number of suppliers with the different names, and the material is iPhone. And here you can see suppliers, all the 4 suppliers are having their prices, and these prices are same, but we need to identify depending on their parameter about the discounts and the date of delivery. Okay, so they are going to send, and what are the terms of payment and the quality, post post sale service also, so we need to consider. Okay, so these type of things will be there, and other remaining areas, so we need to consider as a vendor parameters. Now if I go ahead with all these cycle, yeah, request for quotation, here you can see, so the determination of requirements, so purchase requisition, and I will raise the purchase requisitions, then we will be having the RFQ request for quotation. And here in the request for quotation, what we can do is assign bidders, publish RFQ, create quotation. So assign bidders is nothing but the suppliers we need to assign, and send the information to them by publishing RFQ. And once they see that particular request for quotation, and okay, so they will come up with their quotation, like sales guys, how they create the quotation. Once we receive the quotation and we manage the quotation, so we input, key the data into the system, and once we update the manage quotations, then so we will submit the quotation. Once we submit the quotation, we need to compare the quotations, so we will be having the comparison. Once you compare the quotation, and so you will award, is nothing but you are going to identify one of the best supplier, system will propose that one. Okay, so award quotation. Once we have taken the award quotation, then so we will go for either info or record update, and as well as a purchase order creation. Okay, so this is what overall perspective about the request for quotation. And okay, so now you can get into the litsoft.com and can see the perspective, the curriculum for the request for quotation for more details. So there you can understand about number of areas about the presentation, process flow, configuration, testing, interview questions. So just to go to the PTP cycle videos, definitely along with this one to have more view, and definitely so I hope this will be helpful for you. And let's get into the system. We will discuss about the FIORI apps perspective. Okay, the FIORI apps. So let's say for every T code in the FIORI app also T code base is there, and so you app specific. So new version will be there as a tile. So you can see. So what are all those areas are there? See, for the purchase requisition, you will be having the manage purchase requisitions, request for quotation, manage RFQ, manage supplier quotation, compare supplier quotation, manage purchase orders. Then you will be having the MyGo is nothing but post goods receipt against the purchase document. You will be having the production orders and all number of project specific and all. But now this is the one where we need to use and create supplier invoice. Let's move on with FIORI specific. Okay, so let's run it. Yeah. Okay. This is the overall FIORI application, right? and we will work out, and here number of areas are there is a catalogs, and okay, so the group specific, and we are going to discuss right now only very specific and focused about the PTP perspective. Okay, what is needed? Okay, so that is included here, and we will go ahead and create purchase equation. You can see here create purchase equation, assign and a process purchase equation. Okay, process purchase equation. This one is there, purchase V2 and manage purchase equation. And let's create purchase equation. Our material is TG11, and we will be having the quantity 10, and the delivery date I would like to make it on 20th like earlier. 25th is actually proposed date, it will come 1710, and the storage location right now I am not taking, and let's say purchase group inside, let me take the first one as a generic. Okay, this is my information, just I am taking this as save. 1004 is my purchase equation. Let me go back, and against this purchase equation what I am going to do is let's say go to manage purchase equations. Okay, and with the manage purchase equations I need to create RFQ. Going here, let's see our purchase equation here, 1004. Okay, your name is not there, 4 is there. Let me update here purchase equation 4 as a description. Just look and feel, it's not mandatory. Okay. Okay, now this is my purchase equation. Let's go back here and select my purchase equation. Now what I'm going to do with this one, right? So we need to go ahead with the process purchase equation app, the other one. Here if you see, can you create here from RFQ? No, right? So okay, let's go for process purchase equations. This one. This is so far we have seen about the manage purchase or purchase equations. We are processing here. Let's click on go, and let's go ahead with the descending. This is the fourth one. Yeah. Now create RFQ. You can see here against the purchase equation, you are going to create RFQ. Okay. The RFQ, this is internal. Here in the GUI, you have taken the document type EAN, right? And this is RFQ4, let's say, right? Fine. And my deadline is which deadline? Okay, submission. That should be by 15th. And okay, that's fine. This is company code purchase group. Everything is good. Then I am going for the bidder. Why bidder is needed? Yeah. So we are requesting a quotation from the bidder. Let me add bidders here. I am selecting these bidders. Selected. And these two are my bidders. Fine. And my item from the purchase equation, it has come. And what I need to do, so I need to go for publish. I am publishing my quotation. It will go and update with respective vendors 7004. Okay, fine. I'm good with this. Now once you publish, okay, so they will go through, and okay, so they will send the quotation. It's nothing but SD guys. If you see consulting perspective, they will send the quotation, right? You are requesting the quotation, they are sending the quotation, right? Now, so what I can do is, this is 1004. Already I have done the request for quotation. Now let me go ahead with this. This is a purchase equation. Okay, give me a second. Okay, manage RFQ. Fine. This is the one. So which we have seen so far. Go inside. Manage RFQ. Here, the information specific. These are the bidders. And do you have any quotations here so far? No. So that is our job now. Bidder has sent the quotation. Then you need to update your quotation here, information here. I'm creating the quotation. So when you create the quotation, what will be the information majorly? The price, and the respect to a lot of other information, shipping and all that will be there. Okay, so transportation, but okay, so this is a thing we discussed right now as a limit the scope, the price, right? And I have taken this and terms of payment if you want to update, if it is a mandatory update, and then I will go for the items. Okay, in quotums is also there earlier one, and here the quotation they have given as a $14. Let me update this first. Okay, so I have taken this. If any attachment and upload details automatic or otherwise, you can go for the workflow. Let me create the quotation here. I have created the quotation. This quotation, what you should do later, you need to compare with other vendors, right? And create another quotation for another bidder. Go to bidders here, and I have selected this quotation. Create quotation, same process. Go to bidders and create quotation. Follow on document, purchase order, delivery date, and 15. I think everything is good. So here, okay, earlier in terms I mentioned this one, and yeah, and this guy is saying about okay, so $16. Fine. Now, after you are getting all these things, already we discussed about these areas, right? And I will create it, the quotation for the respective second vendor. Now, both the quotations are good. Now, once you create the quotation, what you need to do? Submit. Here only you can submit, but okay, so just let me go ahead as a process perspective and see, explore different apps. Okay. Manage supplier quotation. So I'll be having two quotations here, 6 and 7. And 6 I'm submitting. 7 also I'm submitting. The quotation was submitted. See here. So these two quotations status you can see about the submit. Now these two quotation I need to compare. Now let me compare it. Okay, supplier manage supplier quotations is completed. Then you are going to compare. Fine. So let's go ahead and let me take my latest one. This is a one, and these two are there. And what is it? 14, 16, and it is saying best quotation. It's fine. Okay, this is 0, 1. This is a best price 1 of 1, and the date, published, status, and all this. Now I'm taking these two, and let's say here you can see compare. Okay, so with refresh, now you got this, right? This is the award, and you can see something here about overall is this one. Fine. Now you can see, okay, this is a quantity. So as I know, as a best one, it is said about, okay, so the first one, I'm selecting this. I need to award, right? So let's save it. Yeah. So this particular guy, okay, is nothing but first quotation. Supplier 1, I'm awarding. Okay. Supplier 2, I'm going to just, okay, so complete this quotation. Fine. Just checked. Okay. Now I'm going for manage supplier quotations. And here one quotation being awarded. You can see the status here. Yeah, this is awarded. And what about this? You go inside, you are not going to award this, right? Okay, this I will put as complete. Fine. Now I am good. So with the quotations. Against this quotation, what you are going to do now? Okay, so we missed that one. So I am there in the quotation, and this is my awarded quotation. I am going inside. Okay, see the follow on document. Against this awarded quotation is nothing but finalized quotation. I am going to create my purchase order. You are good. You are there. Purchase order. Very favorite screen. Nice. Fine. After this, this is the document type, ENB, the standard, and this is fine, and all these header information is good. Then my purchase order item is having all these and a 14 awarded one. So I'm good with that also. And if you want to go just inside and see about, okay, so item details and respective areas and what functionalities are there in the app, okay, you can see all that information and delivery information, this item 10 and the delivery address, batch, create, order quantity, it's fine. Just let me have the just high level this one, right? The pricing. So you can see this 14 if you want to create any other things. The pricing elements later we can see in the pricing session. Okay, all these are fine. Okay, this is a purchase order. Let me create it. Okay, once you create, then you are having the standard purchase order. Let's say 45 all euros. Fine. Let me go to purchase order once. Manage purchase orders. Okay, this is PTP. And these are equations, manage purchase orders. I'm going there. Let's see the history. All zeros 5. Okay, now you are having purchase order here. Let's go to the details. Now we are in the process flow. Let's see, this is a purchase requisition, purchase order, goods receipt, and invoice receipt. Okay, all these are there. Let me go here. On all zeros 4. Now we can see from the purchase requisition, request for quotation, supplier quotation, purchase order. Okay, then let's go further. And you will be having after purchase order the goods receipt and invoice receipt. So you have completed the whole stuff here. Let me reduce this. This is our. Okay,